live.
Ooh, I thought it was 2 minutes.
Pull up.
Yeah, that would.
That was not 2 minutes. No way.
All right, let's get it started. Welcome.
Shit, what's up, fellas? Long time no see.
Long time no see.
For all the viewers watching, wherever you're watching, hopefully you're watching on YouTube, no other bootleg site. But Beyond the Records podcast is the live stream for the Boston Grand Prix. Grand Holloway.
New Balance Indoor Grand Prix.
New Balance Indoor Grand Prix, not Boston Grand Prix.
It's not Boston Grand Prix. But I like what you're thinking.
Grant, two best friends, Noah and Rai. Hope all is well. Let's get into it. Rai, event, prediction.
I'm running a 300 this weekend. My prediction.
World record!
Don't you have it?
No, not anymore.
Oh,
no,
okay.
Steven Gardner has it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But now if I run fast, I run fast. If not, it's January. Who cares?
No. I need a prediction now. I need something that I can put money on. So
I'm
gonna
gonna
over
say-
under. Let's under. Yeah,
I'm
let's
gonna
go.
say under 32.5.
That's a low ball.
Yeah, that's a hard low ball.
Like, yo, think about it, bro. Like, I don't need to be running fast right now. Like, there's just no
When do you
need.
need to start?
Boo.
Bro, it's February 1st.
Hey, don't be one of those guys that
It's February 1st,
I'm
bro.
just out here to break out the rust buster. Nah, bro. You are Olympic champion, 400 million, one of the greatest
All right.
ever.
Lane
record.
6.
You can do this in your sleep, bro.
Lane
Let's
6, 31.7.
go. There we go. There we go.
I was gonna say 31.9.
Okay, 31.7.
I was gonna say
I'll
31
take-
anything.
I'll take that. All right, you're off the chopping block. Noah Lyles.
In the flesh.
Over under 645.
I'm a PR.
So
I'm a PR, so this is going to be
what's
under.
your 42?
44, 43. 43 is my PR. I'm a PR.
So under.
I'm trying to run 6'3".
Smash the
I'm gonna be
under.
serious. I'm trying to run 6'3".
How's training?
It was pretty cold the last 2 weeks.
Oh,
but this-
I'm not even gonna hold you. It was cold.
It was cold. It was like 30 degrees for a little bit. It snowed up in Tallahassee area, but
Yeah.
we've been 60s and 70s this week. I've seen some numbers. I'm like, ooh, yeah, I haven't seen that number show up this early in the season before. Shoot, I'm feeling good. I got my chiro here. I got my physio here. He just worked on me. We gonna have some blocks today. I'm telling PR. I'm just saying, I've PR'd at this meet for the last 3
Hey,
years.
I'll hop in the box.
Why should I not PR again?
I told him I'm cooking him in the
Come on, bro. If you want to lose so bad, I'm
And
willing to
100?
give it.
You cooking in 100?
Cooking in the 100.
I'm staying out of that one.
Trust.
So
Hey, bro.
I'll have y'all maybe the first.
Go ahead.
And they got, I got a nicotine pack. I don't want you to get caught on that smoke. Bro. I don't need to get addicted to the smoke.
Smoking on that Noah pack.
Grant Holloway coming in. Well, I mean, 1, 2, 3. How many times you been here?
If you count Staten Island, I think we started off the same time. So this is my 4th year.
4th year.
Yeah.
4-time champion. Another 5. What record?
Not tomorrow.
Why not?
Not tomorrow.
His head's not bald.
That's true.
That
His
is
head's not bald.
I need. So like, Ryan can attest to this one. Like with hurdles, I need. You gotta have it all smooth. Like it's smooth, but it's not smooth yet. Like it's there, but it's not like where I want it to be. That just comes with more reps. More
You gotta get that rhythm.
high performance reps, not like practice reps where like you know it's just high performance reps. Doing it next to somebody that's gonna get out with you.
And I feel like running the 60 indoor is like way different than running 110.
No, there's no room for error.
Yeah, like zero.
Yeah. So I mean, like honestly, I know. Well, you guys do the over under. I'll correct it afterwards.
So you gotta do it over under if you're gonna break the record.
I think you run 7-2-7. What's the road record?
27.
I think you run 7-3 tomorrow, bro.
Yeah. 7-3 though, but 7-3 what?
I'm gonna say 7-3-3.
Under 735.
So it's so funny. I was talking with Katie earlier, and she said 33. So like she has said. So where I got both of you guys' time from, I don't know where I got your time from. I think I was just on the one.
I
think the meet record is 45 here.
It has to be 44.
Did you run 44 last year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So excuse me, 44. So I was just doing the meet record, and then basically over under that. Because I would say last year we both had a great meet here.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rai.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I was at the crib.
But yeah, but like I usually go for those. And last year that was my fastest opener ever.
Yeah.
I mean, 37 and 35. So that's where I got. But like, just with the hurdles, bro. If I smooth it out, everything will be smooth. It'll be good. So I'm looking forward to it. Like honestly, I think 7:35 or faster. Honestly,
That's it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the real reason that I want you guys here, though. What are you guys wearing tomorrow for the walk-in?
I'm not wearing what you're wearing. I
You don't even know what I'm wearing yet.
I don't need to know. I feel like you're gonna go. If it's out of 10, you're gonna go to like a damn 12.
I'm gonna keep it simple, but it's gonna pop.
Yeah.
So, Chrome Hearts?
Nah, no. You see the chrome though.
This man always wearing Chrome
I'm
Hearts.
Scully, man. Chrome. I got the Bape, Canada Goose,
Collab.
Nike under it.
Subtle flexes.
I tried. Oh, well, I knew about the press conference. I had a Yoshi.
Let's do a fit check. Shoes.
Boo. Nike, boo.
I mean, you look good.
New peg premiums. Make sure you guys go cop this. All right. About 180, maybe.
That's how much they cost?
Not the socks. Maybe like $30. Pants.
Why is
50.
everything so expensive?
He said $50 for
Jacket.
I mean, the jacket and everything I can.
500.
I'm smooth with.
Beanie.
Yeah, don't look at my outfit. Right? When I tell you it was $1 in a dream coming down here, it was $1 in a dream. Now, if I would have known about the press conference, I had a whole Yoshi outfit that I was going to wear.
Oh, nice.
But
Line threes?
No, Yoshi, like
Oh.
Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, like quite literally had everything. But that's a bust. Won't be wearing that.
Okay.
Here you go, still.
That's cute. I still got the unreleased on, though.
Fuck the shoes, man.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Let me know when you got some unreleased stuff.
I got some stuff upstairs.
What's it doing upstairs?
Don't worry.
Anyway.
I'm not.
So
Grant
Grant is going to be hitting the John Wick again?
Yeah, I'll be Men in Black most likely.
Men in Black. It'll be good.
Fun fact, I am John Wick.
Today?
Ask Grant. Ask Grant what Coach Holloway calls him.
Oh, that's news to me. Yeah, John Wick.
Fair enough.
Yeah, John Wick.
So simple, and I'm Mr. Outer Space.
Yeah, I'm going like real simple, but it's gonna pop though. It's gonna.
What if I showed up in athletic gear again?
Yeah, you get fired. I'm sorry. Like,
No,
literally,
it's all love. It's all love.
I cannot. Grant has showed up to this. I invited him twice. He showed up in athletic gear twice. He begs me to come on the third one.
Like, what's athletic?
What
gear,
Grant is wearing right
Basically
now.
what I have
If
on.
Grant wears this
I had a whole
tomorrow,
jumpsuit.
I am tackling him off
You win, bro.
the walk-in.
If I wear like, I can't even say it now.
Right. You look.
If you
You
wear
guys,
this, you're getting fired. You can wear the vest.
You guys look good right now. Me on the other hand, I deserve to be on this.
You look good. Take what you
Other
wear. You
side.
just can't.
I'm the king of bum swag, man. Like,
Your bum swag is
I
better
can
than my
bum
bum
swag.
swag. Let's put it like that.
Okay. Is there any race that you guys want to watch besides your own? That you're
that's
excited
yours. That's what I want to watch.
I feel like, well, since you already said that, yes, but I'm a hurdle fanatic, so I'm gonna say the women's hurdles. Although they only have, I want to say 5 women on the entry list right now,
Yeah.
between the Olympic champion, the world record holder, Grace Stark, Christina Clemens. I think that just those 4
Yeah.
women. I feel like I'm missing one. Sorry, whoever that is. But between those 5 women, I think it's gonna be a fast time.
You
especially
train
at this
with-
track.
And you
Yeah.
train with Grace.
And she's been looking great.
She's on.
Yeah, she. How I'm saying I need to smooth it out. Her shit is already smooth. Like
Ooh.
she looks great. Now you know how it is. Meet day reps are different than practice reps.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens. But I'm excited to see what Grace has to offer, and I think it's really going to just come down to like who's more sharp on that day.
Yeah.
Because they're all 4 or 5 talented ladies. It's just who's going to show up on that day.
Beautiful.
And like right now, women's hurdles is just ridiculously crazy.
No,
It's
it's
so
gonna be
deep.
cool. I think the meet's gonna be awesome. Just a little insider for viewers. There's gonna be a light show.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It's gonna be a light show.
Spotlight and everything.
On who?
Intros, intro music
For everybody?
No, for the finals.
for the final.
So you have prelims finals.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You're gonna have
then
one. 60's gonna have one.
60's gonna have one.
The hell? They're not getting the money for a light show at this meet.
Hey, there are people who are coming into the sport that want to see it in a different light, that are willing to put money for it. And Mark Wetmore, greatest agent in the world, has been connecting those people.
You heard of me. Mark got me here, so he's not agent.
So, yeah. In terms of me, the race I'm most excited to see is definitely the 300 meters. I want to see a world record be broken. Just putting that out there.
What is the world record?
50 something.
Let's just say
I think-
50.
Yeah.
If he runs 49, he gets
If you
it.
if you run 49, you got it.
I bet.
Rai already came out with a mindset. I don't need to be really fast this early.
Just come through 20 points.
Come through 20 points?
Just come through 20 points.
So the thing is about 300. Are you in shape?
Of course I'm in shape.
All right, and that's all you need to be for the 300.
I wouldn't run if I wasn't like in shape, but like it's January, it's February, so
Nah.
it's February.
Oh, speaking of February, happy Black History Month.
Happy Black History.
Yeah. We gotta put that out there. Put that out there.
You gonna drink to that?
I think the women's 300 is gonna be fast though.
Leave it to me.
The women's 300 is gonna be
It's
fast.
gonna be fast.
Who we got?
I have
Dina,
Julian,
Juju, Lena.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Just those three?
I know those are the top three.
What about Gabby running? Oh, she's not running.
She's not running.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have Juju winning. I think that she's the best 200 meter runner out of the three. And the 300 is a 200 person's race.
I mean,
Really?
Yep.
Hell no.
After a certain point, you have to come through at a faster time to the 200 and finish.
Yeah, but you got the
You could be
extra 100 meters though.
Yeah, but you just have to hold on.
well, let's do
It's
this.
200 meters
We could
race.
break it down. Juju and Dina train together.
Yep.
So I don't know. I haven't seen the practices, but obviously you can tell who's going to be winning those reps at practice.
Whoever is in lane 5 is gonna win that race.
Is Juju in that car?
I don't know. I'm just
Oh.
I actually don't.
I kind of like. I do like Lena Irby only because she's shown speed in the collegiate ranks, a little bit in the pro ranks, but definitely collegiate ranks. NCAA champion holds a little bit of weight, so I do have Juju winning, yes, but I would not be surprised if Lean puts up a good fight.
Oh, I know. It's going to be a strong fight regardless. They're all going to run well. Lena's run the 300 here, I think, for the last 3 years. So she knows this track almost like the back of her hand now. So
I do not know. This is my first time at this track.
It's beautiful.
welcome. You're going to enjoy it.
I walked on the bench yesterday and I was like, yo.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It might be.
It's not Clemson.
I know, it's not Arkansas. Arkansas is probably the most aggressive bank track I've ever run in my life.
Ooh, chat. What is the best indoor track in the United States?
In
And
the
then,
United States?
What's the best one outside of the United States?
I'm saying Albuquerque, and I'm doing Arkansas. That's my two favorite.
Your two favorites? I wish I ran at more. I'd say this is my favorite track. Albuquerque was the second. I have not run enough meets on Arkansas. I've been there once.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you run?
I ran the 60 and the 200. It was my first year pro. It was actually my first race as a professional.
You said it pretty. You said it pretty.
Yeah, I should go back. Truthfully, I should go
Yeah,
back.
time.
But it's cold.
All roads lead back to Arkansas. Just like all roads lead to not Arkansas, Eugene.
There you go. I'll read.
I don't even know about that. But anyway, guys, we have our first guest coming on the live show, hailing all the way from down under. It is the
Down under.
prestigious Jessica Hall.
I'll pop you down right there. I'm gonna move over.
Yeah, Grant, sit next to me.
Some of that loving.
Should we get Andrew? Andrew?
I mean, I can squeeze in. I don't know what.
Unfortunately, I do have to go. I am sorry to say. I have other things to do. Jessica, it's a pleasure to have you. Thank you for coming. Boys, as always. But don't worry, Chad. I am leaving you in great, capable
This is
hands
what happens when
with
you-
the very great voice
when
of
you're
Total
famous.
Running Productions, Andrew.
Appreciate it.
Woo!
Yeah.
And Drew.
All right,
What's up,
guys.
gentlemen?
No, it's
Jessica.
good for us.
Yeah.
Hey, Jessica. What's up?
Hi, you got your
We just both came off the week's Pick Premium's campaign, so nice.
Yeah. Adidas,
Let's
SL.
Two Nike athletes, two Adidas athletes.
Oh yeah. We're gonna make sure we speak up for the mic. It's a little low. We're gonna move this a little towards Jessica too. Make sure we get some good answers.
Andrew?
Yeah, great to be here. Great to be a part of the Beyond the Records podcast. Appreciate the invite. Thanks, Noah, Grant, and Rai. And Jessica, welcome to Boston again. We're so excited to talk to you and pick the brain of an Olympic medalist and national record holder. How was the trip up to Boston, and how's the snow treating you?
I haven't been out in the snow yet today.
Gotcha, okay.
But no, it's been good. It's been a good trip so far. We were on the West Coast for 10 days and then came across here on Wednesday. So yeah, it's fun to be back around this meet. There's like stars everywhere. So yeah, it's fun to see everyone opening their season so early.
Yeah, you'll take over this hotel. There's like track royalty here in every floor, I think. But what's colder, the West Coast or the East Coast? Because it's supposed to get down to about 10 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know if that is in Celsius, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if it's...
It's like
Negative 20. It sounds so much worse than...
Exactly. It sounds 10 times worse.
You'll have to excuse my American
It's,
per Fahrenheit.
15?
I think we got a good adjustment when we were over on the West Coast, so this doesn't feel too bad. But yeah, again, I haven't been outside this morning, so when I go pre-meet, we'll find out.
I think it stopped, so hopefully it'll be alright for the trails.
Remind me where you train now, Jess?
In Sydney.
Okay, right on.
Back at home, yeah.
Where it's nice and warm right
Yeah,
now.
it's
summer
summer.
right now.
Yeah,
There's summer there.
It's been
Summer there right
summer,
now.
it's been humid, so yeah, it's a bit of a shock
That'll
coming to the
change.
winter, but lucky we're inside.
So how are you feeling? Like how's training been? How's I think the last time I saw you, we were both in Eugene, and
Yeah.
it seemed like things were going very well. So how's that? I think when was that? October?
Yes,
Maybe?
yeah, October, yeah.
Between now and then, like how's training been and how's life been for you?
Yeah, it's been really good. I think this time of year, it's just like I'm ready to race again. Like I'm sure you guys feel the same.
Absolutely.
It's been a while, so it's like over the last sort of 10 days watching other people open up their seasons. I'm like, oh, I can't wait for my turn. But the
That
training-
BU classic got you fired up, huh?
Yeah, yesterday watching BU, I was like, oh, I'm ready to go. Like it was pretty cool, but it's training's been going well, so I think I'm in a good spot for this time of year with a late season ahead. But yeah, it's a good time to just open and see where we're at, and yeah, it's a track doesn't lie, so once you get out there in the race, you'll really have a good insight. But I'm excited.
So we did this earlier. Over or under?
Yeah.
Well, what's the meet record? That's what we need to do.
What did 824 last year?
Yeah.
Was that the new record? I think it was.
Yeah, it was,
You
yeah.
took down Ellie by just a second. A great race.
Yeah.
What's the over-under barrier you're looking at?
I'm
Like
always,
825 record?
I'm always for all my track and field brothers and sisters. I'm always smashing the under. I want to see everybody run fast, unless it's like someone like Ryan. I know what I'm just coming out here just to have some fun. Like I'm smashing the under. If it's another meet record, hey, it's another meet record.
817.
817.
Ooh.
That's my room number. It's like
There we go.
I did say that to my husband. He was like, "Ooh, imagine if I ran 817." So
I feel like it's manifested itself.
There you
yeah,
go.
we'll see. Maybe by the end of the indoor season, I'd like to open a touch quicker than last year. So yeah, I think I'm with Grant on the under.
Smash the under.
That's the under.
Well, I think so. Context: 2024, unbelievable season. Olympic silver. You know, you're running out of control fast. 350, 1500. Of course, like just barely behind the world record at the time. Talk to me about that incredible build. You had such a long season from the indoor meet and New Balance last year, the victory, all the way to the Olympics and Diamond League races beyond. How do you take that momentum into this season, and where do you see yourself going with all of those accolades?
Yeah, I think it's just last season kind of showed me what I could do, kind of thing, and that was just momentum. And I think that's so important in the sport. Like in every event, is when you get on a roll, you really can kind of see where you can get to. And I mean, you have a big break in momentum when you take the off season, but I'm keen to just start right where I left off, I hope, and just sort of really set the bar high for myself, and then just keep taking ownership of my racing over the year, and just see what that can lead to. Because yeah, I'm excited. I don't feel like I tapped everything out last year. Like there's still improvements I can make, and there's improvements I made in the fall, so I'm hoping to sort of see them come together in a race, and just racing to where my fitness is right now and to the strengths I have right now is then just going to catapult me into the good season ahead.
Man, she sounds confident.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
that's
killing it.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
It sounds like, I know for me, the residual fitness from last season kind of rolled over.
Yeah,
It took some time to tap into it because, of course, you're not running, but
yeah.
I did sort of like an active rest where I was cycling, but
Yeah.
it sounds like
You cycle every day, though.
Yeah.
no, I'm not.
Oh.
I put the bike down. But it sounds like you know something that we don't know, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave that there.
It's like, I
Did you
hadn't
buy your
really-
room number intentionally?
No,
Okay.
no. I hadn't really put it into words until I just spent some time with my old college coach in Seattle. That's kind of how I do the indoor season, is I go and stay with them and get on the time zone, and then I come across. But and she sort of just said, because I was like just talking to her about training a bit, and she gets it, and It's like I hadn't done everything I had done at this point coming in last year, but what I have done has been better.
Yeah.
And she just said that you're 52 weeks better as well. And like I hadn't thought of it like that. It's like, yeah, compared to last year, we are another whole year ahead, another whole year of training, another whole year stronger. So I do think that it's rolled over with some residuals without necessarily having to tap into the super specifics in training just yet, which is cool to see. It's like, yeah, your base fitness is higher each season if you haven't had injuries or interruptions. So I didn't cycle like you in the off season. I still have to run. But yes, I did put in some good base miles, and then it has been nice to sort of see it start to come together a little smoother than years before.
Awesome. Well, before you guys keep going, I'm going to slip out real quick and go grab one of our next guests.
Yeah.
Hold it down, bro. Hold it down.
So the 3,000, twice the distance of 1,500. You know, you're Olympic silver. Talk to me about what that demands and sort of how that sets the stage for your season, because it's a little longer than your typical race when you're in a middle distance event. What are you expecting? What are you looking for? And how's your training prepared you specifically for 3,000 on an indoor track too?
Yeah, I think for me, when I'm doing the base training, I need a goal. I need something that I'm like looking at on the calendar, just to like, it gives you more purpose behind the mileage and behind the sessions. And for me, that's the 3K. Like, we do have to race deep into September this year, so the base needs to be stronger than ever. And for me to put that work in and to do it with purpose, having a 3K on the calendar as my opener was also kind of just like a reminder each time when it gets hard in those sessions, like, okay, you got to run a 3K, like, you can't tap out here. So yeah, I think having a 3K just to start the year, and then it's so important when we run 3 rounds in a championships, that having that 3K, even the 5K strength, which is something I've kind of dipped away from, coming just and focusing on the 3K, it is really important to be able to come out in round 3 and put your best race together when the medals are on the line.
For the sprinters that are watching, can you explain why the shift in focus from the 5K being 5K fit as opposed to 3K fit? Can you explain that? Is there a reason, or am I just...
No, there is a reason.
Okay.
I think if you look at like the numbers, really, is like race pace for us in a 1500 is like 61, 62 seconds now.
Right.
And a 5K might be like 70.
Yeah.
And a 3K is about 67. So if you split the difference and you're getting a long way from your 1500 race pace in the 5K now, the 3K makes a little more sense, just to keep that range tighter and stronger and working on that bottom end of speed. So yeah, I think in a way, the way the race is being run at the front of the 1500s now, like you're kind of wasting your time training much slower than 3K pace, because you need to be really comfortable running really fast. So
the Pacers are going close to... Sorry, but I was going to say the Pacers are going like almost 60 seconds per lap in the big diamond league races now, which is just historically fast. But I mean, you were at 350, so you're right there.
Yeah.
After a good hard 3K, does a 1500 feel a little easier?
Yeah, definitely. Yes. So I'm going to go to Melrose next weekend and run a mile, and yeah, I think the 3K will, like 8 laps after 15
will feel like
nothing. Yeah.
That's amazing. Now, I wanted to talk about Australian athletics. And or I should say, Athletics Australia, the rebrand. We talked briefly about this. There's so much happening in the Southern Hemisphere right now, and there's so much talent and there's so much hype. You know, do you feel it's possibly a cultural shift happening where track reaches a little more, and sort of does that buoy you into another level of excitement and hype, and how do you take that to the track?
Yeah, definitely. I think even just sort of seeing, like, I'm sure you've seen Gout, like that went pretty viral.
Oh, you had to talk with him.
Yeah, Grant. Well, unfortunately, I didn't. Grant didn't, but yeah.
No, as an Australian, to sort of see one of our sprinters go pretty viral is huge, and like he can be the face of the Brisbane Olympics kind of over the lead into that, which is, it's far away, but like down in Australia it is already getting hyped up. And I think even just if you look on this indoor circuit this year, we have significantly more athletes that have come over and are doing an indoor circuit than we've had in the past. So it's pretty cool to just sort of see people being like, they've watched a few Australians kind of do it, and they're sort of thinking it did set them up for a good season, and now they're going to try it too. So yeah, it's a good time to be an Australian athlete, and there's not much happening down there until mid-February, so it's like been a good opportunity for athletes to come over this year and do some of these early indoor races.
Well, that's awesome. I love that. I love that for you guys. I do love that for you guys.
we want everyone from Australia to get back on the hype train, and I mean we're very excited to watch you race tomorrow. Hope you do incredibly well. 8:17, we'll have it in the minds. We'll see what happens. No pressure.
What's your round up for your 300?
31-7.
Okay, alright.
But no one wants me to break the world record. So
No, one wants you to.
No pressure.
Oh, no, it does.
Yeah,
No pressure.
no pressure
Yeah.
at all.
Okay, alright.
Thanks.
Yeah, I look forward to watching.
All right.
Yeah, thanks
Good
so
luck.
much.
Thanks for being
Thank
here.
you.
Everyone, Jessica Hall. Next on the docket, in the socket, we have the Dr. Josh Glass. Notice I said in the socket for a reason.
It rhymed.
Yeah, a big round of applause. Big old round of applause.
Thanks for having me, fellas.
Yeah,
Where
exactly.
y'all one down?
Guys, for those of you who don't know, this man is very instrumental to many of us under the tent. And when I say under the tent, I mean when we go to World Champs, the Olympics, we have a team tent, and all of our support staff, medical staff are there. And Dr. Glass, who's been just phenomenal, is instrumental in getting us right before we got on the track, in our preparation leading up to competing. And we just thought it would be
Great, just
Great
to bring
to-
him on. Actually, there's another little birdie. There's a rumor that I want him to break that I heard, but I won't say it. But I heard a little something with Grand Slam. If you want to break the news, if not, I will.
Well, it's official now. I'm going to be the medical director for Grand Slam Track.
The head guy. So a round of applause, smash for that.
I appreciate it. I'm excited to bring the best sports medicine team to track and field that the sport's ever seen. We got amazing athletes, we got amazing leadership with the company. So I'm just really excited to do everything I can to keep doing what I've always done. Support athletes, help y'all do what you do, stay healthy and run fast.
So what's the next goals? I know you got to be like Thanos and collect a whole bunch of Infinity Stones right now.
I might have been planning, this was a work in progress.
walk
So
us through building out a staff, what that looks like,
Be like Voltron.
what the mission statement
Get everybody
is
going.
for the staff, and like what are your expectations? Because obviously you want to run a very clean,
yes.
like well-oiled.
So, in my involvement in track and field, it's always been one thing: do what's best for the athletes.
Right.
Always keep them first. So, what I'm always looking for is a collaborative group of specialists. Everybody brings what they're best at to the table, but it's a round table. We all work together. And really, what we're trying to do here is, Grand Slam is only the fastest. So, we're looking to make it concierge sports medicine. So, whatever each athlete needs to have them run the fastest, stay the healthiest, we're going to have it curtailed exactly to what they need. So I want this to be another level that the sport's seen.
Yeah.
With that being said, a little bit off topic from Grand Slam. Thank you for sharing that news, because if you weren't going to do it, I was definitely going to break it off. But to wrap it up, man, I really wanted to bring you on just so you can tell a live audience the news and then just let it just trickle through the grapevine. But to wrap it up, Big Dog, favorite event tomorrow, and then we're going to give you over or under, and you got to smash a button if it's over or under. So what's your favorite? You don't have to say hurdles, because I know obviously we are getting ready to go to battle together. So you can't say men's hurdles.
Okay,
Go.
you took that off?
I took that off the plate.
Oh, I'm going to defer to my guy at 300. It's a great day. I don't get to see Rai running now, especially indoors, so I get hyped up for it. One of my buddies, Matthew's going to be in there with him, and then we got Jareem. That's a race right
No,
there.
Jareem's running the 4.
Vernon's in the
Oh, Uncle B.
Which?
Yeah, Big G's in the
All right.
3. Yeah.
Well, one of the OGs there, the ultimate.
So I think that we said 30-70. We're smashing
31-7.
Oh, 31. Yeah, 31.
Yeah.
I say that's not fast enough.
So I'm excited to see that.
Over under 31-7.
Which
Keep in
one?
mind the
No, you have to tell me.
I'm looking at you. I'm sizing it up here.
The beard's growing.
Yeah, it looks good.
He's wiser now.
too, bro. It's patchy.
You look more NYC than LA. Good job. We're going under.
Okay.
That's really nice.
I didn't even ask you how training was going. I'm just looking at you, and you're ready.
That boy's
I
ready.
think the world record's 31.52 by Stephen Gardner.
Yes.
That sounds right. That
Yeah.
sounds right.
Fast track.
So, I
man.
mean,
Fast track.
We'll see. I need the energy from the crowd.
That's gonna happen.
I feel like you're gonna be fine. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
thank you so much, Josh. Yeah,
Poor
yes.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, big
Ladies
dog.
and gentlemen, Dr. Glass.
Dr. Glass, everybody. Our next guest is one of the best, in my opinion, just because of his name, is one of the best distance runners in my book. We're going to bring on Rhett Fisher.
Wait, hold on. Olympic two-time Olympic medalist this summer.
Yes.
I mean, absolute bonkers, man.
Yeah.
If you guys have been following track, you know how hard it has been for Americans to get a medal in those higher events, and Mr. Fisher did it. So,
Twice.
Twice.
Man, congrats, man. You did it.
Thank you.
I think that might be the single most impressive stat for an American distance runner in the past 20 years.
I agree.
And that's no easy task, but I mean, welcome to Boston. I'm excited to watch you run tomorrow. And a very competitive 1500. Talk to me about you're definitely a 5,000, 10,000 guy. I know people are rumoring the half marathon at some point, but the 1500, you're dipping down a distance. Talk to me about that decision and what that means for 2025.
Yeah, man. I mean, you're totally right. I'm a 5K, 10K boy deep down, and I'll eventually move to the road. So this is a move in the opposite direction for sure. I just want to test the legs, see how they feel this early in the season. It's an off distance for me. This is not my specialty, of course, but I think I can mix it up with the big boys, and we've got.
You are the big one.
Yeah. No. Take the 10K guys, and then look at the 15 guys, and you'll see who the little boys are. Yeah, but you got a former world champion in the field. You got a Commonwealth Games champ. You got some really fast guys, like 800 guys or 815 guys, and then you got me. So
Hey, you're the 334 indoor guy. That's
there's a little less pressure, racing an off distance for yourself, and I think it'll be fun. I think I'm ready for a good one, and I think if I'm near the front and I want to win this race, of course. If I'm in a position to do that, I'll get a PR, and it'll be a good day. Good day of practice. Yeah.
You changed. Oh, my bad. you kind of changed. For those who don't know, I think you changed where you train. You're in Utah now.
Yeah.
Park
So
City?
Yep.
So how's that been? The transition from BTC to now just I don't know, essentially being in a different environment. How's that been? How's that affected your preparation and what are your thoughts?
Yeah. So it's been different. Of course, and I made the change in the Olympic year, going into the Olympic year. So a high risk move. Most people would tell you don't change anything big in an Olympic year, but I felt like it was time and I was ready and I didn't want to wait. So made the change, switched coaches, switched training partners, switched location, switched the training approach, switched my race schedule, switched everything to optimize around myself. And I really wanted to get on the podium in Paris and got it done twice. So it all worked out, so I'm really happy. And now, now I don't need to change stuff again. Now it's small little tweaks because, I think sometimes, maybe you guys can attest to this, when you win a global championship, when you actually win, when you get a gold, maybe the next goal isn't so obvious, but for me, the next goal is very obvious. The next goal is to get a gold medal or a silver medal, but I'm going to shoot for gold, of course. So my motivation is very clear for next year, I guess this year now. Making a change is hard, it's scary, you don't know, nothing's guaranteed in the sport.
That's true.
But I felt like if I built everything around myself and optimized everything for my big goal, that even if I came up short, I'd have no second guesses about it, So, it's been fantastic. I've loved it and loved living in Utah, and it's a good spot to be a distance runner. So when you're ready to move to the 5K, you can come on up to the camp.
Notice how he talked to you when you said anything to me.
Hey, he's talked about a 5K before.
I doubt
We've been talking about breaking 20 for 2 years
Over
now.
under 20 right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
I love you, bro.
He's hitting the most.
I'm just
He's fresh off the bus. You're fresh off the bus.
I'm just saying over. I read one. Well, it wasn't really you run, you stop because you're at different lights, and it was about 24, 25.
Yeah. You can cut that down.
5K is how many miles?
Brian, but I had to
3.1.
I
Oh,
stop that.
So 12 and a half laps of track.
You come up to altitude, you'll knock that down.
I will die.
That's your like post hurdles 1 year
You don't
commitment.
gotta worry about me and,
Get under 15.
and no distance running. I'm sticking with my
It's
little
amazing to me when
my
you talk
miles
to
on
sprinters about
Wednesday.
distance running. They
Yeah.
have no concept of running more than like 2 miles top sometimes, but you do have the bike. That's
I mean, we've been talking about this for 2 years that you were going to debut in the 5K. I'll pace you. I'll pace you breaking 20.
We should do it marathons
Ooh.
next year.
Do
You know they do
the
that-
marathon or do the 5K at the marathon?
Do the 5K at the
Oh,
marathon.
I thought you meant
Because you know they
marathon.
close.
What?
They have that road race and they close like that certain part of Central Park.
Yeah.
We should just do it in there.
All right.
Why don't you run the marathon and he can try to keep up with you for one 5K split? Because that would, I mean, that's still flying, sure.
No,
Yeah, no, that would be the wrong pace.
Okay, well, ultra marathon.
4 minute pace. Be in the back dying.
Jeez.
But
Well, so Grant, the thing we got going right now is, do you know the meet record in the 5K? Right? No, 15. 5K. 15.
I don't. I bet it's like
I think it's-
333.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Okay, we'll leave it at 333.
Look it up.
Yeah.
Are you gonna take the over or under for yourself tomorrow? With 333.
If I go under 333, that's smashing the American record. So maybe we should move the line a little bit.
What's a fair line there? Like, what's respectable?
I think a fair line is like 334.5.
Smashing over or under.
I'll go under.
That's yes.
You might surprise yourself. Athletes, I say, it's killing it right now.
Yeah, I heard it's a fast track. Like this race will go fast, so if I'm in it, then
it definitely
that should be close.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And the beauty about running in February is it doesn't really matter at the end of the day.
Yeah, if you do, damn if you don't.
Exactly.
Yeah. Ultimately, like
You just want to be healthy, see where the legs are,
Yeah.
spin the legs. There's one thing I know, you are fast. We've seen those kicks, so
Yeah.
I know you got it, man.
yeah, I'll try to spin the wheels, but yeah, for me this is a sprint the whole time. So
Goodness,
I'll be on it.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun to watch. But.
You know, I did want to touch on one more thing
Yeah.
before we transition. So I think that a lot of people have seen you as just like the new face of American distance running. The medals say everything, but the tactics that are required to get there as a distance runner are so unbelievably challenging because you have to have superior strength and the ability to close. Like if you can't close in 54, 53, the East Africans are going to just destroy you. So I'm curious, when was how you got there? Because it's such an amazingly challenging level of speed to have after running basically 4 or 5 miles for 3 miles or 4 or 10 miles for 6 miles. Talk to me about the final, kicks that you've uncovered, and you may have had it for years, but you weren't able to show it because I know you were tripped up with 100 to go. Still upset about that, but you turned that into ultimate redemption. Just talk to me about that whole experience.
Yeah, so if you look historically, especially in the American distance side, usually the limiting factor isn't your last 400 meters, it's that you're 100 meters back with a lap to go.
Sure.
So the first step in that is to be able to get to a lap to go in the race and be with the lead pack.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to do that, you have to be super fit, super strong.
Yeah.
So that's priority 1. And then priority 2 is the close, being able to sprint at the end, being in good positions, having your tactics right, all those things. But the prerequisite is like, hey, it doesn't matter if I can run 45 point for a lap.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I can't be with the pack with a lap to go, then it doesn't matter. So strength first, and then the speed, and that's kind of how I approached last year, was build up my aerobic pace super big, be able to run, for the 10K, 64-second laps over and over and over, and be completely fine. For the 5K, be able to run like 62s and feel fine. So that's step 1, and then step 2 is being able to kick when you're tired. So then added those pieces towards the end of the season, and it was great.
I think you're exhausting them.
So, real quick. I know we're trying to get everybody in. My question in rebuttal to that is, like, what if, let's say you don't go out in 64 pace. Let's say you do. Let's say the lead pack wants to take it out slow. Like, does that mess with your race plan, or like at that point you're like, hey, I'm fit. Let me just do what I need to do to get to the final lap, stay in contention, and then when I get to my sweet spot, I can kick and then try to get home.
Depends on how comfortable you are. I'm not afraid to front run. Like, I'll go to the front and lead. It's more advantageous to be sitting behind someone in a distance race, just like mentally it's easier, and also they're breaking the wind for you.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are not comfortable front running, but I am. So even if a race goes slow, I can turn it into my race.
Right.
So even if like we're jogging, like, and I feel like it's not playing into my hands, I can go to the front and change the race.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're a kicker and you're really relying on your kick, but you're not that strong, like you can't always force the race to be in your best interest, if that makes sense. So yeah, I mean, no matter what plan you have going into a distance race, like it never goes to plan.
Right.
Something weird always happens. So you have to be ready to change, but you also have to have the confidence to change it for yourself, if that makes sense. Whereas like in your races, you know, you're racing yourself basically.
Yeah.
Like
run your race plan, get to the finish line first.
Yeah, your race plan, like you're executing that. No one can really affect it too much. In my race, like people can really impact your race plan. So I mean, it's a good point. Like sometimes things don't go to plan, and you got to change. But at least I have the option to control it how I want to control it, rather than just kind of being a passenger in a race.
All right. Well, if we're all good, we can
Yeah.
clap it off and bring in the next one.
Yeah, appreciate it, Grant.
All right.
Grant, hey, thanks so much. Hey, all the best. I'm sure I'll see you out there.
Yeah, man.
Funny story, real quick. I don't know if you remember. I have your bib number still from 2019 NCAAs.
Really?
Yes.
You still got it?
I still have it. I collect bibs. That's like my weird tracking. I collect all the bibs.
All right, hang on to it.
Yeah,
Hang on.
trust me. It's going to be worth something one day. It's going to be worth something.
Thanks, guys.
You want to introduce the crazy one next?
Crazy. Not crazy.
Guys, coming in next. Some of you may call him Unc.
No, I'm Big Bro.
I'm
I'm Big Bro.
Bro, just come sit down, bro. Come sit down.
Balance Grand Prix. Vernon Norwood.
I don't know. I'm not clapping for him. I'm not clapping for him.
I ain't ready to long, man. That's why I say.
Yeah, it's been a minute, bro.
You've been ducking, man.
Ducking who?
How you just been ducking?
I told you, I called out Mondo. I tried to get him to come play golf, and he didn't reply back to me.
Mama pretty good too, though.
I shot 85 this summer.
Yeah,
Now I don't know. Mondo, look. I'm
we
gonna
play a lot
surprise.
out there. We got a good golf course down there.
He told me.
Next time, y'all gotta lock that in. And get that.
Don't trust me. I'll do anything for charity.
Did y'all hit the links when it was snowing?
No, everybody was locked up.
That's the real challenge.
Everybody
I was
was
looking for my watch. You got it
Oh,
all.
sorry about that.
I didn't get my watch that, man. I was looking for my watch, man.
Hey,
Man, had my watch on the whole time, man.
it'll be good luck for the race. Come to me afterwards. I'm keeping it.
That is a nice watch.
Yeah, thank you.
What's up, V?
What's up, man? I'm chilling, man. Thanks for having
Welcome
me
to the
again.
show.
Yeah. We here. Talk to me, man. What's up? We get ready for tomorrow. I know racing tomorrow. I know the energy might be a little off right now.
Let everybody know what you running tomorrow.
We're on the 300. Might break the world record.
All right, look. You just put it out there.
I'm breaking the world record tomorrow.
You just put it out there. Go ahead. So we've been right now. The number is set at 31-7.
Over.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
I ain't running that. I don't even want to run 31-7 right now. If I run 31-7 tomorrow,
I said the same thing.
I need to back up training. I need to get back to the grad. I don't even want to
Hey, you got a 31.81 from 2022.
That was outdoors, though.
I mean, still 30.
Are you smashing it over or are you smashing it under?
That's respect.
I'm definitely going tomorrow. What, under 31?
Yeah.
I'm definitely going over 31-7.
31.7.
I'm definitely going over.
Okay.
Hit it over? Alright, so I will have to say, you're the first person today to snow.
I said the same thing.
Okay,
I'm definitely going over, bro. Huh?
We could set it to 32, you know, like a nice round integer.
I said
I think we're-
32, under 32.5.
Well,
Yeah, I'm 35.
Yeah.
he was also sitting next to Noah, so
But Noah's like, break the world record.
you know Noah's ready.
Listen,
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know, bro. It's indoors. I ain't really built for it. You know, we long.
Yeah.
I ain't hitting that track like that. I know it's outside. Oh, yeah, definitely I'm 37.
Under 31.
yeah,
No, I
also-
mean,
Oh, 31.7. Sorry, 31.7.
Yeah.
7 sounds like seconds.
Yeah, but so definitely under for that. But, you know,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a fun race though. Get out of the comfort zone a little bit just to see where we at early in the season. Just keep things going.
What's your plans for the rest of this indoor season? You one and done? You trying out for another team? Take us through
To
the
be
life
honest
of
with
Uncle
me,
V.
I'm taking it day by day, so definitely might be. I'm leaning on the one and done. I might go to USA just to break up training, just to go do the rounds, and then go back to the crib. I ain't even trying to do world indoor, so because I'm already planning to be in China for the rest of at some point in the year for like world relays and stuff like that.
Are you doing the 2 Diamond League meets as well?
I'll probably do the 2 doubles, so I'm already confirmed for that. So I'm definitely gonna be doing that. But we'll see. It's a long year. I'm trying to be very strategic about my race plan too, though. So how I want to be ready to strike when it's time. Because nobody really cares what you do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, we just go out there and break the world record. Nobody ain't gonna remember that until you do
that's
it.
very true.
But you have to buy it, right?
No.
You
It's not about me right now. I don't have to buy. No, I have to try out.
You know.
You can, but no, I don't have to buy. I didn't make the rule. Well, they're not acknowledging previous champs as they usually do outdoors.
Yeah.
So outdoors I have to buy. Indoors I actually have to go to USA.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning. Try to see where the legs at. See how training going. Training going good. And we just gonna take it one day at a time. Like, I'm very strategic about how I want to distribute a lot of my races. So I'm not like backing off. We still train, but we just had a few days off before this race, so which is good. Monday, get back to work. But
Bro, you've been like, I don't want to say here for forever, but you are like the definition of veteran.
Yeah.
Bro, what season is this for you?
This is season number 10, I think. Yeah.
That's like
2015. I won pro.
Man.
Most people last one Olympic cycle, man.
I know,
It's like,
And you've been proved every year for the past 4 years in the 400. Your PR's gone down, down, down.
Was last year your best year?
Last year was
On paper, your best year?
on paper my best year. The last 2 years probably on paper my best 2 years. Whereas like every race I dropped or I'm very consistent where I wanted to be at. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm getting better. I think I'm understanding what I'm doing. I got a really good relationship with my coach. We talk about a lot of stuff. He let me be a lot more free and open about a lot of things that we want to do moving forward. So we got a good communication down there as far as me going 50-50. And, looking back at last year, I didn't exceed the things I want to do individually. So I just look at it like, hey, I just got to get better. I don't make no excuses, plain and simple. So you know how it goes. So, all these boys want your neck. So, you just got that keep you on your toes for you to be better. So, now it is, though. That's kind of crazy.
that's kind of crazy.
So, I mean, I've been in the game for a minute, but I understand the game now. Like, versus when I first started out to now, like, how to prepare myself, the routine, everything that I do. So, I take it very serious because, it's already a hard sport, so I don't be out here BSing around.
You can still stay space.
Okay. I don't allow us out there and bullshit.
So you mentioned it's a long season, and
Yep.
it is. I mean, World Champs are in September. But it seems like you've mastered the art of, like, hitting your stride at the right time. Like, that's a difficult thing to do.
Yeah.
And last year in the Olympics, like, I can't even describe my excitement watching, you crush a 400 leg and 43-1, excuse me, and you doing it was actually a top 10 split all time. I don't know if you know that, but 43-2 is, like, moving.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, like, you can jump in on this question too, like, what did that moment mean for you? Because it really was historic from a numbers perspective, and now that's coming into a new season. You're coming off on a super high, something that, I was jumping out of my seat watching.
I ain't gonna lie, that 4x4 was kind of like
It was crazy, man.
Like, this leading up to everything, we lost guys, like, because we didn't know what the team was going to be like.
Mm-hmm.
We lost 2 of our best guys, Michael Norman and Quincy Hall. And, there was, had injury problems and stuff, so, we had depth, but we didn't know what things was going to be shaped to be. Like, I wasn't supposed to run second, he was supposed to run second. It was like a whole bunch of things that was, like, very, like what we going to do. And I think, like, other teams thought they had the up on us. They was looking at us, barely getting in, thinking, like, oh, we got this.
Yeah.
The goal was up for grabs. But in our heads, we still got a good team. We just got to put the pieces in the right place. And I
Can
think,
you remind everybody what the order was? Because I was thinking about it, I don't know.
so the order was Christopher Bailey to Vernon Norwood to Bryce Detman to King Benjamin, Captain America. He saved us. But for us to have that moment, it just felt so real because we did not know what things going to be like. Because we had conversations where it's like I went to him, hey, bro, you got to bring us home, bro. Like,
You got to some 45.
Like, you got to, like, anchor us. I think it was only him to do that job. Like I think if I did, we would have lost.
So you're telling me there was doubt before you ranked second fastest?
It wasn't doubt. It wasn't doubt.
Putting people where they
We just didn't know because we didn't know
Yeah.
Quincy was hurt or he wasn't hurt. So like, it was a whole bunch of like,
Yeah, when we were in the village, Quincy was saying, "Yeah, I'll be ready to go. I'll be ready to go."
Yeah.
and then I'm like, Quincy, like, you strained your hamstring, bro. But
Yeah.
in his mind, he's like, "Yeah, I can't let these guys down. Like, I can still go." And then I think when he really realized his hamstring was still hurting,
Yeah.
he was like, "Yeah, man, I like."
So that's the thing. We didn't necessarily know who was
Gotcha.
going who, and then when we found out the guys that was going to run, me and him talked about it. I went to like, hey, bro, I can run last. I'll go second. I can run. I mean, I'm not preferably a second leg. I like second leg. I'm more like a first or third. But I can run any leg though. I ran all legs, throughout my career. So whatever leg is fine. I ain't really want to run second, but second was the best leg for me to put us in the position to win.
You crushed it.
Yeah,
No, it was just crazy from
Yeah.
the time we got in the car room.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
He was chirping.
I was talking about second was car.
It was like it was so
What?
crazy. Yeah,
This is my first time hearing about that too.
Bro.
Like,
So we were down there, right? And initially, Botswana, they switched.
yeah, they were playing mind games.
They were playing
So
mind
both
games
of
out
them,
there,
one of the
bro.
other guys playing mind games
Yeah.
because I'm looking. Cause
You sit in order of where you of how you run.
Yeah.
He sat what second?
He sat second. I was like, damn, I got him today. I looked at him, I said, damn, I got Matt Antico. I got Hall today, bro. Yeah. So, because the ball was sitting in second the whole time playing around, just like moving around. So I just started like just talking smack to him. I said, he got train jets on today. I'm talking to Matt. I'm like just messing around, just like trying to relax to it at the same
And
time.
then somebody in there was just like, "Where's Noah?" And I was like,
He doesn't do the
I was like, "What are y'all talking
Yeah,
about?"
so it was like it was a little hostile environment. Then we had Bryce with us. Bryce was just chilling, man.
Bryce was super chill.
Yeah, he was super chill. Bryce was so chill. I ain't know how.
He didn't know what was going to happen afterwards.
Yeah, 'cause he was just really chilling. Like, you just saw a car back there. It's tight back there. So we move around. Bryce was just sitting there the whole time chilling.
Damn.
I said, oh, that's his thing.
He's
That's
in
what he
Zen
do.
mode.
He was in his mode, man. He got stick, put us in that position, gave it a ride.
Yeah, it was crazy. When he
I
took
was
off,
a thrill
when
deal, boy.
he took off on the backstretch, and he was coming around, I looked back in the crowd and I was like, "Damn,
It's that moment.
this one's gonna be."
Man, because when I'm watching it, I ain't gonna lie, I was tight. I was just like this the whole time. Like, I wish somebody had a camera and watching. I was just sitting there like this the whole time. My fist is balled up so tight, just like my core, tail species, everything. I'm like, and I was like laughing. That's what he got. Ain't no way Chipotle did. But Chipotle had a great Olympics though.
He did. He definitely took the moment and ran with it. So I got to give it to him.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it was a great moment. I think one of the greatest 4x4s I've ever been a part of, and I think a lot of people get to witness too.
It was the second fastest ever. It was
Yeah.
only
It's
2
crazy.
off the world record.
That wasn't supposed to be the team, and we still got that close
Yeah.
to breaking the world record. So just imagine if
Got the shoes. Yeah.
Healthy Quincy preferred
Maybe
like
Grant Holloway would have been on it. Who knows?
I've seen him drop 44.
You know, you got
Yeah, 43,
43.
43-7, it was not. And any of, I think I've been dead weight for you guys that day. Hey, that's my best, but look, all right.
for you though. But you're all good though, man. But
One last thing I'm curious about your Kenyan bracelet. I've seen a lot of those from distance athletes. I haven't seen so many sprinters.
So the cool story about this Kenyan bracelet is went to Nairobi in 2023 for the track meet, and right after the meet, there's always fans and kids and stuff like that. So this one particular kid, he came up to me, he wanted my bib. He grabbed my shirt, he couldn't really speak English or whatever. So so I thought he was asking for money. I was like, I ain't got no money. But he asked for my bib, and I gave him my bib. And then I was walking away, he grabbed my arm. I was like, what this kid grabbed me for? He grabbed me so strong. I was like, this little kid is strong. And I was like, what's up? And he's like, wait. And then he poured water on my wrist for some reason to take off the bracelet on his arm. I guess he was washing it off. And he put it on mine. I was like, how's this thing gonna get on me? But he had to pour water on my wrist for it to squeeze on. And I ain't never took it off since then. Wow. He had me about 8, 9 years old. So that's why
That's respect. That's
so that's why I always wear it. But it's Kenyan, I guess the motherland and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But that's why I wear
I think it's a gesture of respect because Timothy Chariot did that in the 2020 Olympics with Jakob Ingebrigtsen. He gave him a Kenyan bracelet after the race. So it's I could be wrong. I think that's what it is, but I mean that's a really interesting story. I've never heard of the water pouring on the wrist.
He poured it on my wrist, I guess.
For lubrication or something.
Yeah, for that. It sounded crazy, but yeah, he put it on for that.
Sorry.
And
I mean, it's just physics.
Yeah. But I think that's why he did it. I was kind of
Right. I heard wrestling. Well, on that note, pleasure talking with you. Good luck tomorrow.
I'll see y'all downstairs.
Yeah, we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna knock out Trayvon, and then Ryan and I are gonna have to make a escape to eat some food.
The Balance legend, man.
Oh yeah.
All right, next we got the NB legend, the BUK, man. Hailing all the way from Florida. We got Mr. Trayvon Bromell making his comeback on the track.
What was that? St. Pete? Did I say it right? St. Pete?
Oh, there you go. What's up, man? How's it been? Like coming back? From
Welcome back.
injury?
Yeah, welcome back.
Man, no, it's been a journey, obviously. I mean, people know my story with injury, so, adversity is just something I just look at and just try to fight over and fight through. But it's been smooth, man. Got married this past year, so that's been awesome. Shout out to my wife.
Yeah.
And that's been a journey in itself. Perspectives and things have changed. Even with my career, when it comes to competition, it's like you're doing it for a different purpose now.
Right.
You got to take care of the household. Being a man, you got to take care of your wife and those things that come about. So I'm looking at track a lot differently now these days. Not just from a selfish perspective, but just wanting to do it for me. So I got to protect my home and make sure that things get taken care of. So.
Right.
I'm right there with you. I got married a few years ago, and it really was a paradigm shift in the way you think.
Yeah.
And it honestly, for me, it brought out better. So I can tell for you, it's a shift in maturity.
Yeah, man. It's like late nights where I used to think about what am I doing 100, what am I doing 60. It's now like, okay, how am I gonna make sure that we don't stress? How do I make sure that the household is taken care of? And that's the thing where when I was younger, when I came into the sport, I just wanted for me. What I want, what can I achieve? But now it's like, okay, bills gotta get paid. Like, she's finishing up her doctorate school, so like I'm the one who gotta pay the bills. So now it's not just, can I win a race, get some money, and go take a trip or go buy this? It's like, okay, how can I make sure that the household is paid, all bills is paid, car ain't got no issues? Like, it's like you're thinking totally different now of what these winnings mean.
Yeah.
That was deep.
Yeah. How's it been making the transition? Because I know you left Tumbleweed.
Yeah.
You're back with Coach
Ford. Yeah. So,
my guy,
man,
Coach Ford, shout out to you, man.
Shout out to Ford, man. So he gonna be here Sunday. So
oh really?
Yeah.
I got a coach now. Let's go.
Yeah. So he gonna be here Sunday. It's actually different. Obviously, y'all know Baylor history with 400-meter run, and that was the blessing when I went to college. Because coming out of high school, I ain't run nothing longer than 120.
Yeah. So
being back there and getting back onto that program was actually challenging. Going to longer reps, shorter rests. I'm like, shoot, I ain't did this in a minute. But he's like a father figure to me, Me and him been in this thing together since I came out of high school, been by my right hand this whole way. So that was easy going back. Didn't think I'd ever go back to Waco, but it's all love in the city. Like it's smooth. And it's quiet, man. Being from Florida, being a city boy, it's like sometimes it's good to have a little peace.
Yeah. So it's been. How long has it been? I don't want to get it wrong.
So I had surgery in 2023, so pretty much I don't really count that season on last year.
So 2024, let's just call it a wash.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Is it Haglund's? Haglund's.
So basically, I was just having some inflammation build up in the tendon.
Yeah.
And we had to go in there and pretty much just scrape up all the dead fibers and everything that was causing the pain in that area. So, not another like bone spur or anything, but just like that inflammation build up.
Yeah. So 2024 is a wash. Obviously, the Olympics, we wanted you there. What did you see that you're saying like, all right, cool. Like I know what the standard is, and I know how I'm going to raise it. Like what was your perspective? Obviously, watching the 100s, the 200s, the 4x1. Obviously, sat with Team USA, but like, what did you see, and how can you like kind of like apply that going into this season?
Man, sitting at home watching it is obviously nothing, not something that anybody want to do, right? But it was great competition, great races that I was able to, see. And obviously wish myself that I was there, but I can't control, the things I can't control. Definitely been able to see it from both perspectives. Like when I came into the sport, obviously still Bolt, Gatlin era, Even now we got men across the board who are running fast. So my expectation of how to deal with that is continuously just work hard to run fast because we live in an era where everybody's pretty much at that same playing field. It's not like in the past where you may have a thought process of saying like, oh, who this person probably gonna most likely win. Now everybody's pretty much at the same level, and that's the beauty of keeping people on your toes. So I'm watching races. It's like, okay, let me go back to the drawing board, work hard, do what I need to do in practice. So when the next time come around and I get the opportunity to make a team, we make a team and go on from there. But it was a lot of good racing watching the Olympics, though. You know, like I said, it's a humbling perspective when you're sitting at home, but you enjoy the beauty of what you love to see and love to do. Right? I gotta admire what I see in 100 and 200 in the 4x1s regarding, you know, obviously the situation, but it's still a beauty to watch in its essence because I've been doing this since I was 4 years old. So.
You know, from a non-athlete perspective, I think your presence on the track might be the most appreciated. And I know you've struggled with injury, but just seeing you back this year, running the 60 and having a solid season opener, like it was a joyous thing to witness. And I had so many people, you know, text me and reach out to me like, you saw Trayvon run, and I knew you were running, but still it was so nice to see. And I saw like Masai Russell caught with you and was asking you about your 662, and I know there's only 3 people in the race. You know, and it was kind of like just a rust buster getting back, but even so, 662 for a pretty low-key meet is solid. Like, where do you see yourself right now? Like, coming back, you know, you're reaching good fitness. You know, what does this 60 mean for you tomorrow, and what are your expectations?
I'm looking forward to a fast time. To be honest, like, I want competition. Like I said, I think a lot of the peaceful part of things off the track happening in my life honestly took a lot of stress of what track can bring. So now, like, I'm just having fun. I just want fast competition. I want fast guys on the left and right of me, and let's race. Like, that's just what it is. Like, I'm just having fun. I'm like 29. I ain't doing nothing but getting older, so we might as well have fun. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to it, man. When I ran at Tech, I'm like, bro, it's literally 3 of us. Like, this is crazy. So I really didn't put it into no perspective saying like, oh, I need to run fast. I need to do something. After like 4 steps out of the block, I was like, I'm just gonna chill.
And it was a pretty dominant showing. And from my eyes, you looked great. Like I could see the hitting the track, the high knees, the form. And I know you weren't going 100%. There was just no way. There was no one in the field. But you know that brings to a big meet like tomorrow. And you've done so well in this race in the past, and you've got such great 60-meter history. It's always a good springboard for your season. And so, like, you know, it's tomorrow, like Grant's mentioned, like, you know, what are your indoor plans going into outdoors? I know it's a long season. You got Worlds in September, you know, that's a long way away, but, you know, how are you looking at this new year?
It's an opportunity for me and my coach to kind of refine things of us and our partnership back together. Obviously, I was in another training group for a couple of years since 2019. So now it's really just filling out everything, like, okay, what are we doing right in practice? What are things that we can focus on a lot more? So we're using it as getting back into the fire of things because this lineup is great for me because obviously I've been separated from pretty much 2023 on. So I haven't felt that pressure in a year or so. So for me, this is a great opportunity, and I'm looking forward to running.
I feel like this Boston track not be used as an underrated fast track.
I agree.
I see a lot of good times here in the 60 up to the distance races.
I agree. I mean,
I've seen nothing but fast time.
I was just about to say, I haven't seen, like, I've really, thinking about it, I don't think I've seen a bad race. Unless there's 3 people in the fucking track. All right, with that being said, trend today is over, under, 6. Are you smashing the under or the over of, what did we say, 645? 644? 645. 44.
Over and under 644?
Yes.
Oh boy, y'all got some.
They're pushing.
This is how it started. Noah said he's smashing the under because he ran 644 here last year.
This is meet record. I think we've been doing based off of meet record.
Based off meet record, smashing the over, smashing the under. There's no right or wrong answer. It's February.
For an individual or for the whole field?
No, for you yourself.
Well, I gotta be a realist. I'm gonna be blessed if I hit 6'4". Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I respect it. I look at it like this. I run 6'4". I feel like that's a win, and then I feel like that's that's the thing for the viewers to understand. Like, okay, no, trade back for real.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Shoot, when I crossed the line in Tech and I seen 6'2", I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was like, please don't let 6'8" or 6'7".
Yeah.
So when I seen it, and my coach called, he was like, back in probably like December, like going into the month of December, he was like, right now you a 6'5" shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, so if I go out there in the morning, I drop 6'4", it's showtime.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't even worried about anything. So I know guys gonna be ready to run. I'm ready to run. So I just want to run 6'4". So if I run 6'49", I'm happy no matter the circumstance. Like I said, this is a building block for the whole season. My perspective now is get to any USA championship, make the team. That's all that matters. These track meets right here, like I said, perspective shift.
Yeah.
Before I was like, I need to win every race. If I don't be down emotionally, this man, bump all this about USA's making the team. Period. Point blank.
Trust the
That's how I'm looking at
process. Let it develop as the year goes on.
Exactly.
I definitely like it. I definitely like it.
Yeah.
Use the track meets to get you ready for the championships. Use the championships to get ready for the big dance.
Yeah.
As smooth as that.
I won a lot of individual races outside of the championship, so that don't matter to me. I'm trying to win the big races. You know what I'm saying? I need gold medals. I want to finish my career off with big wins at the championship. So that's my only focus. So this is just a building block to those opportunities.
That's where we at. All right, Trayvon. Hey, go.
Yeah.
Let's clap it up.
Yeah, for sure. I'll catch y'all later.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
go eat. All right, cool. Because I gotta go eat afterwards. So
I'm hungry. I mean, grab something. I'm down the floor for a minute.
Well, guys,
You get kicked out.
I'm gonna get kicked out after this last.
Okay, cool.
This last person.
Everybody get kicked out then.
Coming up next, we have
Olympic champion. Woo!
from Kentucky.
Woo! Sorry.
You wanna say something?
Oh, the microphone. Excuse me. This is. I can say one more detail. How about top 10 all time?
Yeah.
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 How
You
about
want to say
rapidly
champ?
improving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Masai Russell.
Hey y'all, I wasn't planning on doing this. I just got like,
You got roped in.
into it?
We've got some guys out there with some
Hey, y'all.
lasses, so sorry about that.
yeah, can you make it quick? I gotta go.
Yeah,
Sure. All right, a few questions each, maybe, and wrap it up.
Yeah, I'll be quick.
I don't have to ask a question because I'm gonna talk to you after the track anyway.
Listen,
Right.
so we start off fast opener, super fast opener.
Super fast is crazy.
Yeah,
It was cool.
it's cool. It's calm. How are you feeling?
I feel good.
Yeah.
I don't know, this year feels different. Like, I just feel like
Elaborate on that.
I am a little more experienced
Yeah.
now. I mean, when I came into the season last year, it was my first year going pro, so everything was different. But now I just I know who I am. I know what I can bring to the table. I mean, I had a tough year, and then I ended it as a Olympic champion. So no one expected that. So yeah, I'm just excited for just what I can build off of because I'm in a really good point right now. Like my season, my training, mentally, physically, just everything is in alignment right now.
That's great. Good. So we see you bought a house too.
That's it. Thank
You
you.
real big.
Thank you.
But we have this thing going where we're smashing the over under. I don't know. I'm not sure what the meat record is, but
70.
so you ran 789.
787?
Yeah, I ran 89.
89?
2 weeks ago.
So this meet,
780.
what do you think you're gonna do?
Over
Over under
780.
789.
Oh, definitely under.
Okay.
789?
No, I mean,
Definitely under 7.8.
Grant's not happy.
Definitely under 7.8. I mean, like Trayvon said, he ran that with 3 people in the race.
Okay,
it was 3 people in
775,
the race.
772.
I don't want to run 775 anymore. That's my PR. So I need to go.
Under the PR, okay.
Yeah,
We haven't had anyone push it
775.
down like this.
I like it. All right. I really think the meat record is 777.
I think it's 72. That's what T ran last year.
Okay.
Here.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, that makes
Yes.
sense.
72.
Yeah, but that's crazy now because it doesn't. I don't want to say it doesn't seem fast, but
It doesn't. Well, you guys
Kevin broke the world record.
You guys are shaping this event.
765.
Yeah, you guys
But
are
the
shaping
girls
this
is
event.
on absolute fire right now.
Yes.
I mean, it's
It is.
ridiculous.
It is.
I mean, you're in the thick, gold medal. You've pushed it on along the way. But I actually want to ask a quick question about YouTube and Momentum, the series. And as a fellow person that uploads on YouTube, I know the grind, but you're so consistent with it. And I watched Momentum, and it's like the perfect phrase for an athlete going towards Olympic gold and how that really the whole process works. Talk to me about just your YouTube presence and sort of how those series are playing into your great picture of building momentum into a championship race.
Yeah, so I mean, for me, I just love showing my life and showing my journey, and a lot of people get on me because sometimes I'm not consistent, and sometimes I don't want to vlog. So momentum is like a different perspective of what I'm doing, how it looks without me always holding the camera. Because like I'm just like, that's what I'm doing, but seeing a different perspective of me actually dying in practice, me seeing the reps, like you all being able to see the workouts and what I'm doing and how it looks, and really the grind, like really how it looks. Because when you're like dying on the ground at practice and you have lactic, like you're not about to pick up a camera. So I think that momentum is like a great series so that it can show those like viewers and fans that want to see what I'm doing, like they're able to follow me throughout the whole entire season. And like for me, the goal is to have it up into Worlds or even post Worlds, and just show the journey, just show the ins, the outs, the ups, the downs. Like it's not always gonna be great. Like I tell everybody, like my season, everything, like my life, it looks great when you look on social media or on YouTube, but I like to show like the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is what goes into everything, not just like what you see. So I'm glad that you're doing it. Like it was like it's always something that I wanted to do, just because of like I seen the Sprint documentary come out on Netflix, and I just want to like have my own kind of thing. And then I love YouTube because like, you can look back at the progress. You can look back at like all these moments. Like I was able to look back at, even when I was in quarantine, I was able to look back at like my vlogs from college, and I'm sitting at home and I'm like, dang, like I get to relive this experience just through vlogging and through my channel. So yeah, go tap in. I don't know where the camera is.
Oh yeah, that's right here.
Tap into my series, Momentum. I think we've only dropped 3 episodes, but
where can they find it?
On YouTube, Masai Russell, Masai. If you look that up, you'll find me. So it's not that hard.
Yeah, it's simple. Period.
Yeah.
Well, Masai, we know that you have to go.
Yeah, wait. Well, let me see. What time is it? I mean, we got 10 minutes.
Okay, good. All right. Well, now we have more time. Walk us through your Olympic final.
Yeah, please.
Walk us through the call room. I specifically remember seeing you in the village, and I said to you, "Go get you one."
Yeah. I know. As I was walking out, it's crazy. I do remember that now that you say it. It's crazy. It's crazy that it's really 3 Olympic gold medalists right here, like just casually. That's no, it's okay. Like you got the Olympic part. Yeah, you got that part down. But for me, I mean, I was like the night before, like semifinals, like after the semifinals, like that night leading up. I don't know if it was like this for you guys, but it was really hard to sleep that night. Like I could not sleep. Like my aura ring died. So like that's like what I used to track my sleep. Yeah. And it died. So I don't. To this day, I don't know how much sleep I got. You know how like sometimes it feels like you slept, but you didn't. But you
were super relaxed, but your mind's still going.
It was like I was trying to close my eyes, but like my mind just kept wandering. But the only thing that I was thinking about was like my name coming up first. Like that's the only thing I can imagine. I'm like, there's no way that like I'm leaving without nothing. Like I'm leaving with something. Yeah. Like I'm leaving with something.
Shout out Denzel.
So. Of course, like the lead up is always the most stressful part, and then like once I got to the track, I was like, like I'm not gonna allow this moment to slip past me. I'm not gonna allow this moment in time to I don't want to have any regrets. Like I just want to take advantage of this moment right now, so that when the next 4 years come, like I can take advantage of that opportunity too. Like I don't want to wait for this moment in time again. And that was just my mindset. So, like, after I got through, like, my warm-up went good. I stepped on the track, and I was just like, someone's life is about to change. And I was like, it's about to be mine. Like, I was just, like, telling myself that, like, it was just the mindset that I had towards it. I'm like, there's no way that someone can tell me what the final is going to be, like, what the race is going to be, who's going to be the winner until it's done. So, like,
if it makes you feel better, I truly did not know who was going to win either.
I mean, that's the women's hurdles.
I mean, like literally,
no one.
You can flip a coin and it changes every single time.
Exactly. Like if that race was run again 10 times, it would have been a different winner.
I think it'd be 10 different winners.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's the thing. I'm just like, it don't matter what has happened up until this point. I have another opportunity today. So, excuse me, when that gun went off, I just did my big one, and I ran to that line. And it was close. Like, I ran to the line, and I did not stop until I got to the line. I looked up, and I see my name, and I was just like, nothing else mattered. Because, I mean, mean, as you guys probably know, like, I've never won an NCAA title. Like, I wanted to be NCAA champion so bad. Like, and it just seemed so easy for a lot of people. But it was never easy for me. Like, broke collegiate records and never got an NCAA title. Never won, like, an outdoor SEC title. Nothing. Like, I never won. And then the first time I won was at USA's. And I was like, all right, like, this is a good building block to...
If it makes you feel any better, I didn't win anything until this summer, too.
Yeah. Not, you won NCAA stuff.
Yeah, I won that.
But, like, I know, like, at the championship,
Like
you always were, like, second, third. So, like, when you won, and then when I seen they said that we swept the hurdles, like, the American hurdles, I was like, hey, we really did that. And I was like, I was glad to finish off, you know, the last check mark on the hurdles for America. But, yeah, we did our thing. So, I was just happy to come through that line. And my family, my whole entire family, there's like 30 people there, like, supporting me.
Oh,
yeah,
that's the best.
All our parents, my best friends, my whole family, like, everybody. And that moment was really just like a dream. So
I feel like that was the theme for a lot of the, like, especially the sprints, was rising to the occasion.
yeah.
And I've heard from people, like, you really do dig a little deeper, you find something. And it was such a close race. Like, were you able to tell you'd won? Well, I mean, I know you had to wait for the actual result, but 1/100. So
Yeah.
close. What was, like, the minute after waiting for the results to come up?
Yeah, I mean, they did a pretty good job flashing it up pretty quick because, like, you know, I, like, turned around and I was looking, looking. I turned around and, like, boom, my name just came up. So it was just, it didn't feel long to me. People was like, oh, I felt like it was forever. Like,
It did feel long to me. I remember watching
to
it.
me,
Like,
no, it came up quick and I just couldn't believe it. Like, it was just, like, in that moment, nothing, like I said, nothing else mattered. Like, nothing, like, the early mornings, late nights, all the losses, like, all the doubt. And this was, like, from the toughest season of my life. Like, earlier, like, 2 months before that, I was running 1280. 1280. I got last place at the Prefontaine and at the LA Grand Prix, like, last place. I'm like, do I even want to go to USA? Like,
Yes.
do I want to go? Like, do I want to show up? Because I just felt like I was embarrassing myself. And I was, like, losing in front of the world and getting criticized in front of the world. And, like, I mean, it taught me a lot. But it was hard. I was like, this is too much. Like, I'm about to delete the apps. Like, I don't got time. Like, I was just getting done in. So, it was just a dream come true, to say the least.
What does the rest of the year look like for you? Like, what are your plans? How do you approach the year now, given all the success that you've had from this summer going into? It's a longer year.
Yeah.
And I don't think you've competed like that long in the year before.
Yeah.
Did you do?
I did AFLOs. Yeah, I did AFLOs. I didn't do that.
Yeah. So you know, what's your plan? What are your expectations? Given like this new mindset, this new growth that you've experienced.
Yeah. I mean, I think for me, it's always going to be the same, and it's just like race to win. Time will take care of itself. I know the approach will be a little different this year just because the season is longer, and I have to be ready to hit like at Worlds in September. Because after the Olympics, like all those other races was just like pulling teeth. I'm just like, I'm like,
that's why I sat down. I'm like,
I mean, it makes sense, but I just want to take advantage of being an Olympic champ. You know,
you did the right thing. You did the right thing.
And I just want to experience it. I just want to experience it. I've never experienced like running late in the season, so you know, if I do it on another time, like in another part of the season, like in a couple years, like at least I know how to like navigate in it, I guess. So I just wanted to do it because it's my first year. I'm like, I don't want to say I don't have nothing to lose because people's looking at me like the Olympic champion, but I'm like, I'm still a rookie. Like,
I mean,
this
you
is
are
my first year. Like,
people are looking at you like you
no,
are.
that's what I'm saying. It's like I understand that, but like every meet that I went to last year was the first time I ever competed at any of those meets. So it's like at the end of the day, like when people say they don't think that because I gotta do what I gotta do. So
I feel like people are aware it's so competitive.
Yeah,
even though you are the gold medalist
right.
and arguably the favorite, it's a 3-4 times 5 person crapshoot. So I mean, it's the competition, and you're always in the conversation.
Yeah,
I think that's what brings the excitement with you. Before, actually, how much time do we have left? Because I just realized you said
let's start rapping because we all got to catch the bus.
I have one thing I want to read real quick, and it caught me, and it just stuck in my brain. It said, running was more than just a pastime. It was a way to escape, a chance to pursue her dreams and uncover her true identity. That was the foreword to your book that I read last night, and it stuck with me because finding yourself in running and finding that as part of your confidence and your identity, That's exactly how I felt when I'm not an Olympic gold medalist,
Yeah.
but like when I was running competitively, it's stuck in my brain. How has running your identity and your entire approach to the sport leading up to the Olympics and after the Olympics, how has it changed?
I wouldn't say that it's changed that much. Like, I feel like I've always had like belief in myself. It was more just like really dialing in and believing that I can do great things, especially when you're running it like up against women that have done other crazy things just like you have. You have to believe in what you are capable of, and I think that that's why I've been able to get so far in life. Like, I was always undersized, I was always small, like I was never like the one, never the winner, never the one that was the national title winner or record holders before my 5th year. So, it was just about like truly locking in on who like I am and what I have to bring to the table, and just like taking it and running with it. Because like I was always so close, and I'm like, all right, there's something that I have to change to get on the other side of this like hill, other side of this hump. And it was really just like belief and just like having faith that you can do it too. And that's what I always tell everyone. Like, whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. You just gotta truly believe that you can do it. So it's just like I said, this whole season, like last season was just like a dream come true. Like, I wanted to quit to like win the Olympics. Like what? To this day it's still like crazy. But yeah.
Amazing.
All right,
Ladies and gentlemen, Masai Russell. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you.
Wow, Thanks for having me, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys even expect me? Vernon's like, go inside. Okay.
Well,
Thanks, y'all.
guys, we're gonna run because
We all-
I have practice. Randy, you got practice too? 2:30. No, 2:30.
Hand on my mouth.
Half of the population is going to head out like, hey, we'll talk. Whoever's sticking around, we're going to get some great guests. We're going to talk about the upcoming event.
Andrew is gonna hold it down.
Appreciate it, Rai.
Thank you
For
so
all
much,
of us.
brother.
Cheers, brother. Cheers. Thanks,
Cheers.
guys.
Thank you, guys. See you in a bit.
Big boom.
Beyond the records.
Beyond the records. Thank you.
Beyond the records.
So we're still waiting on a few
Okay.
great athletes that should be funneling in.
What
Possibly.
time is
We'll see.
How many buses is it?
But, let's have an intimate conversation with me just here. Brought to you by, I don't actually know if it's brought to you by Fuel, but if it is, drink some. It'll energize you and give you protein. I'm going to bring this a little closer for my mic check. So, 2025 New Balance Indoor Grand Prix. It's going to be 10 degrees here tonight, 9 degrees at about 4 a.m. The indoors is heated, so we're going to have plenty of circulation for the sprinters. That's why there's indoors this part of the season. You don't want to sprint when it's 10 degrees out. You're going to strain a muscle, and you're going to run 6.9 for the 60. So, quickly, I'm going to run through some of the fields. Let's start with the men's 60, the premier event, the Ralph Mann, rest in peace, 60 meter hurdles. Not only do we have Noah running and the great Trayvon Bromell that we just saw, but we got Marcel Jacobs, 2021 Olympic champion, coming in, hoping to start a season strong. We're still alive, yeah. We also got Zarnell Hughes from Great Britain, national record holder, 100 and 200. And, can you say P.J. Austin? The man is very, very fast. NCAA champion, sub 9.9. I'm thinking that tomorrow we could see something that rivals what we saw last year. Noah ran a 6.44. It was great. And we did an over-under starting at 6.44, which I think is kind of crazy. We're doing an over-under at the top 10 all time. That's amazing. We're done? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it's been great talking with you. My name's Andrew, and this is Beyond the Records podcast. Thanks to everyone that came by. Stick around tomorrow. The live stream of New Balance starts at 3 or 4 p.m., depending upon where you are. So stay tuned. It should be on Peacock. It's going to be great. Leave your predictions in the comments. And, thanks for watching. Adios.